I've always wondered what it would be like to stand in front of you and basically give you a synopsis of what the world would be like if we could change one thing. That would take much too much time. So how about we look at what would it be like to change one thing within your organization? Just one. What would I change, you ask? Politics. Who needs them anyway? Now, what are politics, you ask? Well, if you look at Congress here in America, you realize that you can get a lot done through politics. It is usually the organizations who want a law or rule or regulation change. They get their lobbyists and they go down to Congress and they lobby the senators and the congressmen. And they get enough votes so that whatever they're lobbying can get into the law, the rules, the budget. So now imagine we took away politics. We took away everything an organization has to stand before Congress and explain why they need a rule, law, or regulation changed. Just imagine for a moment we could get rid of politics. What would it look like in your company? Well, let's go for a ride. Let's go down a lane. Right now, if I wanted to get promoted within my company, I would brown nose up to my boss, brown nose up to their boss, and maybe brown nose up to the bosses above them. Brown nose until I can get everyone in my corner, and then I would somehow get them to see that I'm a great candidate for promotion. Now you notice I didn't say anything about what I can bring to the table. Politics. Now, what if you had a boss that didn't like you based on, I don't know, you wear green shirts every day. They happen to not like green. And in their mind, a person wearing green can't be trusted. Not a valid statement, but this is people. How would you navigate that? Now imagine you don't have to worry about that anymore. Politics. So, imagine you just want to go to work and do your job. You're a very nice person. Or maybe you're an introvert and you don't like to talk, but you're good at numbers. You just want to do your analytics, present your findings, and be done and go home and have a great life. You could have that without politics. Or imagine you are one of those people who want to climb that corporate ladder. It can be very trying depending on where you come from, who you are, what's your name. There are quite a few different type of elements that you must bring to the table and navigate. In a corporate setting, as in today's corporate setting, so to speak, it's all a game of chess. And you have to figure out how to play the game well enough to get what you want out of it. Well, now imagine if we could just take away the politic view of it. Your boss says, I need someone to lead a team that can give us a return on our investment of $5. For every dollar we put in, we get $5 back. And you're the only one who can raise your hand. And you have an idea and a way to do it. Well, without politics, you get that chance. You wouldn't have to worry about anything but what you can bring to the table. Could you imagine that? If I could leave one thing with you, to be void of politics means you must be honest and open. Could you achieve that? Someone once told me, change always starts with me. So I vow to be open and honest because one day we're going to have a company void of politics.